Hi, it's Angel Shaver, Stampin' Up independent demonstrator from Kansas, and this is a recorded video for our third card featuring the Hearts and Hugs stamp set, which is the featured stamp set for February. And we are going to get busy crafting. But we're going to start with some stamping. I'm going to be stamping the Sweet Badgers in basic gray on what I believe is smoky slate cardstock. And there's my Sweet Badgers. And then I'm also, let me get my chamois, clean that up. I'll be stamping the sentiment in basic gray on this little strip of peach pie. It says sending birthday wishes or sending birthday hugs. And you should always look at, especially your rubber stamps before you stamp them, and clean off any extra ink that is on the edges. Sending birthday hugs. Clean that off. And I'm going to get my scissors, and we're going to make a little label flag. So you're going to go right up the center, and then from each corner to your center mark. And that should create the flag shape for you. Okay. And I'm going to do it on both ends. Up the center, and then from the center from the edge to the center on both ends. All right. Get my trash. I'll save this for later because we're going to do some die cutting. Here's the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I'm going to line up. Silly me, there's a label die cut that we could have just used. But we didn't, so that's okay. If you don't have the dies, now you know how you can make that same shape. All right, we're gonna line up the frame with the badgers. And put some washi tape on there. to keep the frame right where we want it. And then we're going to send this through. And there we have our sweet little badger pair. Set that aside so we're ready to put the card together. And now we're going to grab a heart from the Hearts of Elegance die set. I'm thinking I want this size, but we'll see. I may want smaller. Yep, I do want smaller. So I'm going to we're going to do this with both pieces of Designer Series paper. Going to stick it on there. And I want some of the dots to show through. So I'm going to make sure that it's laying where the dots can be seen. And then we send it through. And there's our first heart. And now we get ready to do the second heart. Same thing. Get the paper on, put the heart where we're going to be able to see some of the polka dots. Get the other cutting plate on top and then send it through. There is our other heart. Okay, now it's time to put this all together. I wasn't going to put anything on the inside of the card, but I actually think I'm going to cut some of the polka dot paper. And we're going to put a strip of that across the inside of the card to about 1/2 inch. And cut it to the size of the card layer, which is 4 inches across. And then I might do the same thing with the peach pie. And that is the right size for that. Didn't mean to throw it across the desk. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to glue them a So they are making stripes at the bottom of the card layer. And we're going to put berry burst first, and then the peach pie on top of that. All right. And we're going to glue this inside the card. And then we're going to work on the top of the card. We need both of our hearts. Along with the badgers and the sentiment strip. Okay. We're definitely going to bump those badgers up with some dimensionals. Trying to decide before I lay them down permanently if they need a little bit of something fun behind them. And I think they might. So, I'm going to grab my paper trimmer. Figure out just how much of this I want showing behind my badgers. And I think that will do it. Okay. So we're going to put this on the front. And then get the badgers ready. And then we're getting our hearts ready. Put down the peach pie heart first. And we will put some dimensionals on the back of the berry burst heart, so that it sticks up just a little bit. And then we are sending birthday hugs, and we're doing that with some dimensionals as well. Don't ever throw away the edges of your dimensionals. They are still perfect for these projects. Sending birthday hugs. I think I might try to move this heart down just a smidge. Okay. Now we're going to put glue on that and get it on the front of the card and then finish it off with some berry burst sequins. My sequins and my take your pick tool. I'm going to put one right there on the label. And a couple up here. I ended up picking up 2 sequins at one time. And then a couple more over, over here. All right. We need a couple more down at the bottom. And there we have our birthday wishes. Sending birthday wishes. Or birthday hugs. Birthday hugs is what we're sending. And I'm moving my sequins around just a little bit. All right, there we have it. Sending birthday hugs with our badgers. There's the inside. Come